Fellow Nigerians, I don't go buy boxing glove. See this boxing glove, now two I suppose buy you, but I want my money rich now. So I don't tell the person they sell and say me wait I'll call buy another one. You see the boxing glove? I'll give one to either Osinbanjo or Ambode. Or when I don't buy the second, I'll give the two because the fight will happen for this country for this next election. Years I've not seen that I've eyes heard. Osinbanjo is ready to fight Shagaba. Ambode is ready to fight Jagaba. The problem now is Jagaba didn't. I was saying I buy for Jagaba and too, but he who pass me. You understand? I'm not going to buy boxing glove for best way get bully over with the entire house. May buy him. You understand? So I won't buy one give Osinbanjo and I won't buy one give Ambode. You see, the prayer of every man in this life is when you don't go punch them, they will fight you. The Bible says, obey, children, obey your parents so that it may be well with you. This is the first commandment with a promise. You see this Osinbanjo and Ambode, both of you are wayward children. With all due respect, you are both wayward children. You are fighting your father, and I don't get respect. Wait, I will talk. They don't disown Osinbanjo since Tinubu say never born picky. We go be fighter, so they don't disown disown Osinbanjo. You are wayward, disown children of Jagaba. You understand? Because if they look at where tough and not plan one day, so now reach this position one a day before. Ambode number one. Yeah, you know say you not plan before say you will be governor because this Ambode if not be say Jagaba go carry am, but this Ambode they see so if I don't release two track like Wandiko because if you look at where who is ever Wandiko before, now leave voice will not show whether you don't look Ambode head from corner. You know, everyone they go now. And voice will not, and he like entertainment too. You understand? Osinbanjo on the other hand, he not just to, he just did, they just give her a position. Now there's a serious quarrel happening in Lagos now. Serious quarrel. And someone who don't go buy for me, they won't become governor for another 4 years. But they say if faction will not let that happen. That they will provide somebody to be the governor. And their argument is simple. They say if you compare the 4 years of Ambode and the 4 years of Sanwo-Olu, can you compare them? And I agree, you know, because since the history of Lagos State, I'm not sure any governor that day we achieve what Ambode achieved in 4 years. He did a lot, especially this Sanwo-Olu. Sanwo-Olu never achieved anybody. The only two work, this Sanwo-Olu become governor. Now only two work he don't do for this state. Number one, now to escort Tinubu. The other one are to point anywhere where Tinubu dey, Ambode dey back. If they don't say they want to interview Tinubu, before you know, I say Ambode, Sanwo-Olu go dey back. If you like say no go get office, whether your office na body on the day, you just dey wait, make all years everywhere. Any small thing, Sanwo-Olu go dey escort Tinubu, like Shiki wey dey escort him. Mama, I don't understand your work for this thing. You have done nothing. You have done nothing. Ikorodu road, what Ambode do. When you don't do Ikorodu road, I say Ambode, agree to a solo road for Ikorodu. I lived there for years. Ambode started that project. When he lost primary, he can't leave the project because he no go be governor again. They can't hand over project to you. You have been the governor for 4 years. You have not been able to finalize agree to a solo. We know the talk of a bute, we know the talk of that. You have not been able to finalize agree to a solo. You want to come again for another 4 years before you do the road. How many years they life now? If I use 8 years, they wait to make you do my area road, not be the main highway, the area. How many years I won't live for life? But not to escort Tinubu now. You are a chairman in the matter. If not to anywhere, they say the Tinubu, you don't escort a be like chicken wey leg no strong for ground. Now, they say they won't come on you for this thing. Me, we are people now members of your party. Our own is to watch and spectate. We won't see how this fight go end. It's just that sometimes we know the trust in our fight. When I believe they paddy for back now, they fight this fight for front. We know the trust in our finish. And then, in as much as we want to fight these children of this man, for fighting the man, the Bible also says in that same book of Ephesians that parents do not provoke your children to anger. People will argue that really these guys, Jagaba bring them come, he helped them. Which resources Jagaba to help them? You carry our state's money, tell they help people, they claim saying, is this state your father's house? Is it not our state? Since that time when you are Obasanjo, you don't get that problem. When you don't use, when they seize Lagos state allocation over local government issues, when you can't use tax, they move this state forward. We all clap for you that time. But since that time, come like saying that you get the states. The states not be your whole like that now, your excellency. Why you they do like this? They say, now you want to go get the full country too. Now everybody does the fight you. How you want to fight now? You go dey fight Ambode for this side, they fight Osinbanjo for this side, and you don't go old. The two of them be like people if you blow your eye. Well, no. You need to go train. You need to go train. That they do boxing for stadium. You need to go train. You understand? You can't be everything, sir. If I would advise you to go and sit down. Hold your prestige as an elder statesman and sit down. You want to rule this country by all means. Let me say you move the waka where again, we will hand over from one Buhari to you. For this, check and all of you supporting this man. Look at Nigeria well. Which country do you want Nigeria to be like? Now look at that country and ask yourself, if this man you are supporting now can win a local government election in the country you want Nigeria to be like. I know some of you like UAE, some of you like London, some like Canada. Can this man, is he qualified to hold a local government position in Canada? You want to make him the president of this full country? People will argue and tell you that look at what he has done in Lagos State. He has moved Lagos State compared to other states. We agree. But why are we comparing Lagos State to other states in Nigeria? Let's look out. Compare Lagos State to Dubai. How old is Lagos now? How old is Dubai? You had the governor here before they started Dubai. I don't know if that figure is correct, but come on. Compare Lagos State to South Africa. Look at one independence in your presence. You go to they collect. You put Fashola there, Fashola give you small, you say the money they collect too much. You put Ambode give you small, you say the money they collect too much. The only person when never complain about the money they collect. Now this one where they point up and down now. This is your present guy now. When you walk now to point and to escort you. Come on, Papa, come on. You don't do. The position of Nigeria now, we're not the find who go collect again. We look for people that can move this country forward. And our state forward. We want to be able to brag in the international world. We want people that are abroad. We want to genuinely tell them, come back, oh, Nigeria are good. May they really come back. We don't feel they run enter scatter. Meanwhile, our own children, they are abroad, they're not the school here with us. No, we're not doing like that. When I fight finish, we go respect it. I wish the youth can just come together and let us choose somebody that is not in any of these two parties. We plenty past them now. Our votes go. We don't know how many will be. We can just come together and pick somebody that is not in any of these parties, somebody who can checkmate. Because nothing good will come out from these two parties. Nothing good. And another year, they all give on a 20,000 and one bag of rice where they print Tinubu face on that. And I'll go queue on that day. Now, no, this suffer, I never suffer, I go clear.